Yeah.
It's like they said like Tetris, Bubble Bobble. They even said like some like RC racing game. I don't remember which one though. I don't know why she'd want to play Bubble Bobble, especially since you can't beat it without a second person, which is a complete dick move.
I'm not sure I played that game before.
Best way to describe it is you're a giant dinosaur who spits out bubbles that to put enemies inside of bubbles, and then you pop the bubbles, making them explode and turn into fruit. If you heard a popping sound, that was probably your brain exploding from confusion.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've played any of these games.
Jesus Christ, now I feel old mentioning retro games that no one seems to know.
Oh, I've played some pretty old games, just not those particular ones. Alright, so I am going to demonstrate one of the, maybe not one of the most severe, but one of the most random dick moves in the game.
You mean the Ink Hunters?
I don't think I'm going to see any of them for a little while, but...
Actually, I'm thinking of, I'm trying to remember those things I always had trouble with in that game.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I was going to demonstrate that this was a limited chance scan, but I guess you could still scan it. I guess it's not...
So.
Yeah, I guess it's not until later that it becomes, unscannable.
Yeah. Did do that with a couple scans.
But I can still go here and get a missile expansion.
Ooh, missiles.
I always wondered
missiles for extra damage.
I always wondered why the Ing didn't possess her, like, when she came down here. Especially since she walked right into Dark Aether.
Yeah. Although, one thing although I think it's probably because of the fact she just left, right as she was getting possessed.
Like she wasn't there long enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. But Dark Samus is like, oh, I just stole her stuff. You can have her now.
Well, yeah, because Dark Samus is a bitch.
I guess the portal just, like, you know, activates then? Yeah, video game logic.
Video game logic, shut up.
I always think of that line. Yeah, I think you said it on the Gizmos, Gears, and Gadgets video, that logic is for people who don't have brains.
Logic is for people who don't understand video games or for it.
I guess the more the older form of that phrase would be suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, more or less.
Except on one of the... You ever watch show 24 when it was on?
Yeah.
On one of the forums, this like Television Without Pity, someone was like, yeah, my disbelief is suspended. It's suspended way up high. This guy, like, his aim just sucks. He shouldn't have this much energy, because it just makes the battle tedious.
Well, isn't that what all battles in Warhammer are supposed to be?
No, but I mean, like...
Tedious.
But I mean, like, in other battles, it's like, there's a question of, like, can you actually deplete the boss's health before it kills you? In this one, it's like, there's no question you're going to deplete the boss's health before it kills you. It's just like, so, it just takes too long to do it.
Well, it was just like when Raikou faced, God, what was that? That giant rock in Prime 1.
Thardus?
Yeah.
Oh god, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious, but terrible.
But what I really liked was when he took that music and put it in the Bouldergeist battle.
Yeah.
And then I was doing Prime and Galaxy at the same time, and it happened that I was like posting those videos a day apart or something when I fought those two bosses. But I had it was like so frustrating. I didn't know whether to consider it like a fail or a win, because the first time I tried Bouldergeist, the normal one, the not Daredevil one, I beat him without taking a hit.
Wow.
And then
you died several times to him.
Exactly. And one of them was after he was on his last hit. He was in his, exposed uvula form.
Like basically one hit from death and you died.
Exactly. Because I was, swinging around one of the ghosts and I ran into another.
Nice.
My guess is
Remember, those ghosts don't save you from other ghosts.
Exactly.
If they did, that would be too easy.
And, oh, right, this was the room with the... Oh, I can get another missile expansion here. Whoop. Hey, come on. Stupid. Ugh. Why can't I get in this? There, that's better. Wow. This is being dumb. No, I have to go in there now. Wow. Okay, safe station, good. Come on.
Safe station, good. Death, bad. Michael Jackson 64.
Michael Jackson 64. Is that the sequel to the Moonwalker game?
Probably.
Was that a real game, or did someone just make a trailer?
I think it wasn't a real game.
It was or wasn't?
Was not. It was not a real game.
Yeah, I suspected it probably wasn't, but then again, someone might have just, thought, why not?
Yeah. Well, some people, they always think, why not?
Mm-hmm. That was, okay, that's the way I came, and... I missed one of the trooper logs, but I don't think I can get it because I can't get back there yet. It's like, the beginning of this game is like, oh, here you're in this area, and then you go to the next area, and you can't get back to the other area until, halfway through the game.
Yeah, the game does that.
No, it wasn't that guy. Those bugs are too big to be bugs. Okay, now I can go. I don't think... You don't have to visit Umos, right?
To beat who?
I don't think you have to visit Umos, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Or Umos, whatever.
No, you don't have to. It just basically says, oh yeah, you've gotten the next one, now go get the next one.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna go there because I am the type of Let's Player who is like, you can do, it's possible to do this thing in the game, therefore I am going to do it.
So you like to explore everything?
Yep, basically.
Ah.
Which is why I'm getting 100% items and scans.
I knew a guy like that once. That's why he actually got the non-standard game over, and I think it was Thousand Year Door where you look at the ghost's diary.
Oh,
Yeah, he actually thought you get an item from doing it, so he looked at it and died.
Super Paper Mario is the only Paper Mario game I've ever played.
Thousand Year Door is actually fun because you can actually beat the whole game without ever taking damage.
In other words, it's too easy?
Actually, because of the fact the game gives you a super guard that if you trigger it right, any damage against you is nulled, and the opponent takes 1 point of damage. Time it just right, and you can basically get through the whole game without ever dying.
Oh, like in Super Mario RPG?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, except Except I would say that timing was actually easier to do than this one's timing.
Ah.
Basically, the super guard, if I remember, you have to basically hit it right before the attack lands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's going to be interesting me trying to do a 100% run of Super Paper Mario since I don't exactly know what that is.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I'll probably I'm guessing after I beat the main game, I'll probably just look it up. But
yeah,
it's I have no idea how many parts this is gonna take.
well, that's kind of true for everything. You can, if you feel like cheating a bit, you can use Raiku's playthrough as a guide to most of it.
Mm-hmm.